and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, it's lovely to connect with you again. And in today's video, it's so exciting because I'm going to be sharing with you as a busy mom, especially when you have a full-time job as well. It can be very stressful. So today's video, I'm sharing with you the tips on how to stay on top of your game. Make sure you implement them. This is going to take time and it needs a bit of patience and practice because you need to learn to build good habits. Tip number one, every minute counts. So whichever minute you get throughout the day, use it to exercise. I kid you not, you'll see the changes because sometimes it's very hard to get up. I'm talking from experience. As you grow older, it becomes very hard to get out in the morning. So when I'm running late, this is what I do. I'll be brushing my teeth and combining it with my exercises as well. Or before hopping into the shower, I take a few squats, I do a few press-ups, whatever thing you like to do as a workout. It's possible to do it within 2 minutes. While we are still on the time management agenda, you need to learn how to meal prep. Meal preparation doesn't necessarily mean cooking the food. You can wash and cut your veggies and package them in a way that whenever it's time to prepare the dinner, half of the work is done. And sometimes you can even freeze some of the vegetables because you'll be saving money as well. There's nothing annoying like throwing away gone off food from the fridge because you didn't get time to cook them. So you are saving money and saving your time as well as a busy mom. Some food like quinoa and lentils, you can prepare them ahead of time and keep them in the fridge. You don't have to freeze them if you are going to use them during the week. The other thing that you have to learn to do is to retire early to bed so that you get up early. Because while the kids are still sleeping, you can squeeze in a bit of time to yourself to plan the day ahead. You have to do your morning routine because as a lady especially, you need to have your morning routine. Those little things that you do, they help you a lot throughout the day. They refresh your mind. You have to say your affirmations. You have to jot down your thoughts in your diary. Journaling. Dancing is the best form of exercise. So throughout the day, when I'm cleaning, when I'm cooking, or in work, I am dancing. I dance the calories off as if I know how to dance. Yeah, keep dancing. Dance even if you don't know how to dance. Shake it. Shake anything. Stop eating your children's leftovers, please. It's not mandatory and it's not an obligation. You need to learn to do things the right way. Don't throw away the leftovers either. You need to keep them for the next meal prep. Make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day because sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're just thirsty. Girl, drink some water. You'll be fine. That's how you shed your extra pounds. Stop reaching for something to eat every time you feel like eating. Sometimes you just need a glass of water, okay? Make sure you prepare everything in advance. Meal prep, write down what needs to be done. Even the kids' clothing for the following day, make sure you have everything ready before you go to bed. In that way, you won't be running around in the morning, losing time and not finding a sock or two. So everything needs to be done the night before. So whenever you have small kids, you have to learn to carry food wherever you go. Carry some water for your sake as well, because when you are hungry, you need to eat something. Have something handy that is healthy. Otherwise, you are going to reach for the nearest vending machine, and we know those vending machines, it's just junk. coming out of them. I think I'll need another video to share more tips with you. If you are new in this channel, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure you click that notification bell as well, so that you won't miss any videos that are coming up. If you are a regular here, please leave a comment in the comments section. Also, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they're inspired to take action as well. Also, in the video today, I'm sharing with you a very interesting dish which is very colorful, nutritious and easy to make, because it's simply cabbage and quinoa with some halloumi cheese. It doesn't even take long to make, because as I mentioned before, I make sure I have quinoa in the fridge for the week. The other tip that you need to incorporate in your routine as a busy mom, involve your family. You know, sometimes we take things for granted and we make assumptions. So if you are not going to be asking your partner or your kids for help, they will assume that my mom is a superhero, you know, she does everything without even complaining. Learn to ask for help, because if you are not going to be asking for help, they'll assume that you are okay. Prepare the meals with your kids and teach them how to eat healthy. It makes everything easier. First, they'll be giving out. My daughter used to give out to me like, "Mom, I'm not trying to lose weight. You are the one who is trying to lose weight." She's becoming a teenager now. She is looking for me to help her with the weight loss tips. So your time has come, Abby. So when you are ready, let's go to the kitchen and see how quick this can take to prepare a very colorful, healthy meal in an instant. For this recipe, I need cabbage, red and yellow bell peppers. I need spring onion, white onion, and some ginger, fresh ginger, and some garlic. And I'm going to use also chili flakes, some halloumi cheese slices, and a bit of oil for frying the onion. So I like to start off by chopping all the vegetables that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and wash and chop all the veggies. By chopping and preparing all the veggies before I start cooking, I find it very effective and effortless, as I get to do everything very quickly and get out of the kitchen. For this cabbage recipe, I also use some paprika seasoning to add a golden color to my cabbage. And I also used some coconut aminos, which is a substitute for soy sauce. I don't use soy sauce in my kitchen because, first of all, it's very high in salt. Even though sometimes it's written reduced salt, it's quite salty. And if you look at the ingredients, there is a whole lot there, which for me, it doesn't work. So halloumi cheese is quite salty. So when you are seasoning your cabbage, you need to tone down your salt, because you'll get the salt taste from the halloumi slices that you're going to incorporate into your dish. So we're going to go ahead and fry the onion, the fresh ginger, and some garlic. And when it's nice and golden, we will go ahead and add the cabbage and fry for maybe 3 minutes, because the cabbage doesn't necessarily need to be overcooked. I do not like overcooked food, especially the veggies, because they lose their beautiful color. So you add in your bell peppers, you add in some paprika for that color, and some chili flakes if you like chili. And as you can see, I'm going to just add a bit of salt, not too much, because the halloumi cheese is quite salty. And lastly, we add the spring onion, because we don't want to overcook everything. They're mainly used for garnishing. So we add in coconut aminos, which is a substitute for soy sauce. You can get this from the health stores and online. So our cabbage is ready. Look at the beautiful popping colors. It looks so yummy. And then we are going to use a bit of oil to fry the halloumi slices. I like to grill it, but for this recipe I'm just going to pan fry it. Make sure you cook halloumi cheese over low heat as it bends very easily. Once it's nice and golden, turn it and cook the other side. I have leftover quinoa which I had beginning of the week, and I will link up a video where I was explaining how to prepare quinoa, and you have a beautiful dish there to enjoy. Ta-da! I take meal preparation as a hobby. It's not a task to me. That's how I become very creative in the kitchen. When I go into the kitchen, I play with food. I don't see it as work. So do try to make your meal preparation interesting by adding a lot of color, different ingredients, because sometimes the food is boring because you are preparing the same thing every day. Try to vary your meals. Look out for new recipes and use the weekend and the free time to learn new recipes and find more fun of making food, especially if you have small kids. They like variety because they don't like to see all the boring, dull food in front of them. In that way, everyone will be happy if you have something interesting and fun to have on the table all the time. Be sure to also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Tebogo Marozva, because that's where I share most of the week's progress in my stories. Mostly I share my workout routine and what I eat in a day. So be sure to tune in and don't be left out. Also, do invite your friends and make sure you share this video with them so that they are inspired to take action. Until we meet again, I love you. Take care. Bye.